It's the one for me.
Yeah.
It's the one for me, OG.
Who is this?
Streets owe me a big old thank you. I got this motherfucker on platforms.
Yeah.
I got it on
Yeah.
I got it on Spotify.
Yeah.
I got it on Tidal. I got it on LimeWire.
Yeah.
On the wire.
I got it on Spinrilla.
Yeah.
SoundCloud.
Yeah.
I got it in the
Thumbing
apartment.
through the hundreds, got me paper cuts.
Paper cut.
I was down bad, now I'm papered up.
Paper
I
up.
keep a long distance, cause they fake as fuck.
Get the fuck away from me.
We the young niggas,
Stiff on,
turn the
bitch.
city up.
Yes, sir.
I was hella low, where the time go.
I was
Time
low.
go.
Now
Couldn't
I'm
see
up.
the hate, like a blindfold.
could.
I'm the
Alright,
realest
hold
nigga
up.
I met.
You know I'm a little. You guys never get this turned up when I'm playing my songs.
What are you talking about,
You
bro?
guys
We over
never
here.
get this
We got the
turned up.
lighters and
You
shit.
guys
We
never get
No.
No. Once a week, sorry, once a month. I swear, 1 out of every 4 you guys get turned up. I'll be playing this song just because y'all heard it a bunch of times. I'm just saying, I feel like the energy for Zaki shit is just way through the roof. And then when it's me, it's like,
Well, we turned it up when you played it for us the first time.
that's the problem. I gotta start surprising y'all with shit.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. You look, welcome to the Really Good Podcast, home of the Really Good Podcast, episode 88.
Ooh.
We getting up there. Solid the Hustlers joining us this episode, man. We're
Yes,
fired
sir.
up.
Yes, sir.
Kai Creations in the building,
Yes,
so keep
sir.
it real in the building.
Ah.
And if you're watching this, be sure to like and subscribe. Don't forget. And guys, remember what I said about the sunglasses. I said when we hit 1,000 subscribers, they're coming off.
Uh-oh.
But I kind of like them on. I've really been feeling the vibe. I'll take them off.
Yeah, bro, don't do this to the
Oh yeah,
viewers, bro.
1,000 subs,
The
man.
viewers was
We got
waiting, bro. The viewers was waiting, bro.
It was 1,000. Now it's 1,017. Probably 20 by now.
Oh, my
Yeah.
It
goodness.
says
At this rate.
1,000.01, so I thought you were at 100 already. I was like,
No,
he's
it
at
has
1,100.
to refresh. It says like 1,000. It was literally 1,017. I checked today. We are getting up there. That's very. We appreciate it, man. Appreciate all the love, all the support. I'm feeling good about it.
Yeah, man.
How's everyone else feeling? How's everyone's week's going? My week was good because of that. If you're asking.
I can't complain. Yeah.
Vibing?
I learned a lot this week, actually.
Really?
Yeah. I learned that I had a lot of, sexual repression based on...
Yo, started off heavy.
Yeah. It was personal sexual repression as a result of society's hypersexuality.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah. And so it was like seeing,
I can't wait. Let me go next after you because this is gonna be my shit is so shallow in comparison to
Oh,
everything
really?
you just said.
Because you know how like sex sells, right? And then like the image of the black man and the image of the black woman is always sexualized, right?
I don't see
And
black.
then, and then
I don't
like,
consider you black.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then even as like
Ethiopian.
even as a kid, like okay, so I grew up in a single parent home, so I'm always like, man, why is my mom by herself? She's such a good
Well, you
woman.
had your mom and
she
you had
should,
God.
She should always have like a guy with her and shit like that. Like I kind of feel bad for like as a dude to just dog a woman out like that. You know what I'm saying? And then just be fucking them just to fuck them. You feel me?
Right.
So like these are a lot of thoughts like hypersexuality from a society standpoint. You hear it in the music and shit to where I started like internalizing it and then repressing some of those feelings within myself type shit. And then now I'm just kind of going through that and learning the trauma. I was like, oh okay. So it was a good week for that. It was a good
In the year
moment.
2023, Kai Creations will be getting pegged.
No,
Turn the tables. Turn the tables.
I'm hetero. Let me say that all the motherfucking
Come on,
way.
man. You cannot
I'm
be
but-
dogging women
but-
out like that,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah. Well, that's not
think
what
about
I'm
your
saying.
mom. Think about your mom.
That is one thing I
Bro.
will say, bro. Like your mom, I wish my mom would have taught me about women nature, but you can't really. She not gonna teach you about no shit like that.
Right.
You know, she gonna fuck you over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like how to deal with them. You know what I mean? Like but
Well, she's also, if she did teach you, she's looking at it from a female perspective. So it's a little bit different. If she probably did teach you in different ways, but she's probably given the better aspects of it.
yeah, but I mean, it's cool because it's like, because I'm talking to somebody and she was like, oh yeah, your mama taught you well, your mama like did good, but I'm like, a voice in the back of my head, the old voice is like, yeah, but I wish she didn't. Like, it's like I should be. Why am I so like ready to get involved, or like emotionally? You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I in touch with my emotions? Whereas, like, I see dudes who just be dogging girls out, but don't have the same issues that I have when it comes to like the internal mental shit. So it's like, man, I really could be out here just dogging these hoes out if I wanted. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck being cool or trying to respect the bitch. Like, but nah.
But your
that-
standards probably go down if you
Yeah, I
keep
mean,
dogging
my-
women out.
Yeah, but and then that would change me as a person, and I don't want to do that. So it's like I'm gonna still be my good-hearted self, but it'd be like, damn, I hate letting people get close like that. Like, why?
Right.
Why?
So you took sex ed this week. This is great. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, tell us about your shallow shit.
Well, so you know I got the Challenger, right? I don't drive it all the time. See, but Zach, you probably know.
Yeah.
You ever be like, you got the Lexus? What is it? I'm not good with cars.
LC,
LC, right? So you know that motherfucker be throwing us some ass, right? You go, sure.
Yeah.
So I never really been able to do that. Like I try, but it never works, right? And look, I got a witness. I'm with Mike, headed to the Clippers game. I'm turning on more part. Boy, I got the traction control off. I got it in sport. I bleed the fucking corner, bro. My shit goes one way, and then I turn it back the other way. It goes back the other way.
You drifted a little bit?
I drifted both ways.
Oh,
I've never done no shit like that in my life.
Bro, you got to teach me how to drift, bro.
No, I've been trying. I tried later tonight. Nothing happened. I just turned and then accelerated.
Bro, like a week ago, I looked up a class, and it was way too expensive. But
No,
I
I
really
just
gotta
gotta
learn
find
how to
YouTube.
drift,
Driving
bro.
school shit?
Yeah.
Bro, but Mike is my witness, bro, and he was like, "Yo, I thought you tried to do it." I'm like, "I did, but I never done it." Because I was telling him I never done that before, bro.
Yeah.
I never been able to do it. He's like, I thought you just like
You're
meant to do
ballsy, bro. You did it with somebody else in the car.
Yeah,
that. I need a witness. I need a witness, bro. I need
Yo,
a
at least
witness,
the
bro.
first time I just try it by myself, see if anything happened.
No, I do. I try it all the time. So then it's like I have JC in the car too. I'm trying to do the same. He's like, "Bro, you're crazy."
Maybe
but like,
the weight shifted it.
I was just about to say,
Bro.
Mike's badass shit did that shit.
maybe it helped, bro. I gotta have his ass sit in the back left seat so I
Oh,
can just.
shit.
God,
But
dude,
yeah,
that's
I
hilarious.
felt good about that, and I still feel good about it. I'll be honest. I would do it later tonight, but I'll have Nas in the car with me, so
She gonna be like,
that-
stop the
that
car.
won't go over well. Yeah.
What are you doing?
You ever be doing that though?
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
You gotta.
We
all right,
seen the
after
videos.
this, you gotta teach me a little bit. You gotta teach me, bro.
It got to be certain streets. Like, you know, the ground got to feel a certain way. Some streets, you know how it just gas
Yeah,
a
it's
little
like
different?
sticky
Like, it just,
almost.
yeah.
Maybe that's what the problem is.
Yeah,
I got too
yeah.
many sticky streets.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm feeling good about it.
I was thinking.
sir.
I was thinking about this this week. It was about how. Okay, so this is a theory, but you guys know about body positivity and shit, right? Obviously, it's
God,
so
yeah.
big, right? My theory is that. Do you think that body positivity started with like average looking women? And they would kind of just tell their fat friend to be very positive about their body, but just so they could be the hot friend in the group.
Yes.
That's a good
You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's a great theory.
That's a
like,
yeah.
like think about it. Like she's like, oh, I don't know if I should eat this donut. You're like, babe, I got you like 4 more. Just keep eating them. You know, like just fucking.
Like Shirley is beautiful. I don't know why guys don't like her.
It's like, babe, just get into the selfie with me, please. And it's just like, so she looks like the hotter
Yeah.
friend. You know what I mean?
And the proof of that is Instagram.
Right.
Probably.
But I
You
feel
see
like
it
it
all the
also
time.
started with Instagram. Like you hype everyone up in the comments like that. But now
Right,
it's like
right.
not even you just hyping up your girlfriends. Now it's like nah, the whole world needs to look at her and say she's beautiful. Why? Nah, nah.
Whether it's like conscious or subconsciously, I think that's how it happened, man. Honestly.
That's a good point.
Nah, I know who started. Lizzo.
Hey.
Nah,
Okay.
she was a product of that shit, bro. She came at the perfect time where everyone's like, oh, wow, this is perfect. This is beautiful.
Maybe I'm a hater, but maybe I'm a hater. But what's worse than that is dudes doing that shit.
Yeah.
A nigga posts a picture of an outfit, you're him. Oh my god, you so
Wait, but what if they really like they're him though?
But it's like, why are you riding this nigga dick, bro? Like, in a matter of 10 minutes, nigga got 40 comments, but you don't really
Bro.
fuck with him like that, bro. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I can't believe you stepped out on him like that.
They be
Oh my
doing,
god.
step out doing that weird ass shit.
I'll
Yeah.
be like,
But what if
bruh.
you really see someone you feel like he's him and he's your twin because you feel like you're him too?
Bro, if he didn't have them followers, you wouldn't
That's
be writing
real.
that shit.
Right.
You fucking weird ass
okay,
nigga.
okay.
Nah, they be doing that shit to me. Like, just, it be motherfuckers I don't know. I guess it's cool from my perspective, but it's like, are they just capping just
What
so
if
I
they call
can
you little
remember
bro
them?
though?
Nah.
Love little bro. I see you, little cuzzo.
You
He's
gotta
younger
be a
than you?
nigga damn near 30. You gotta be like 30 plus to even, and they don't even say little bro. They say nephew when you that old. Like,
You right, little bro.
that's facts.
yeah, niggas, they scared to little bro me.
If you
I
say
might
little
flip it
bro,
on
that
them.
means like you still trying to feel young. If you like over 30, like little bro is
little
weird.
bro, like, nigga, you, come on, bro. Kill it, bro.
Nephew.
Brother, I never had.
Nephew.
47 with
I can't wait till I can call everyone nephew, bro. It's such an endearing term.
Like Snoop
'Cause you can really
Dogg
call
shit.
you could call everyone nephew and like no one's ever like he's calling me nephew. Like nah, he
nah,
know.
buddy.
But like little bro is different. Like
I don't think it's. I can see the point of like you thinking about them saying you're him and stuff like that. I think it depends on the type of comment that you write. You know, if you're just gassing them up like that, I feel like with the homies it's way more fun to troll.
yeah,
Right,
yeah.
know?
right,
different, though.
yeah,
Homies
Yeah,
is
yeah.
For
different.
sure, you gotta just say
Yeah.
some really dumb comments.
Or just
Yeah,
comment
yeah,
on the
yeah.
content that they made.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
That's pretty cool. But yeah, you see this theory?
I just you just gotta troll. Trolling is that's how you know someone's really the homie when they say something really stupid in the comments or like something just like very like makes no sense.
Yo, what
That's how you was hot.
Y'all want to get to
the
biggest,
breaking news?
The biggest troll of the decade?
Oh my god.
Fuck, man.
Wait. No, sorry. Go on.
Oh, okay.
Forget it.
Biggest troll of the decade. The verdict has just come out in the Meg Smollett case versus Tory Lanez. And guys, Saqib was crying earlier before the pod started. He had some tears rolling down his face. I don't know.
I'm going home, bro.
Yeah, he's going home. This is the biggest caper for Tory Lanez ever. And yeah, we got the verdict.
Man, this shit sucks, man.
Bro, this is what I said, Meg Smollett.
Bro,
You know what's crazy too?
hurt.
I started seeing him.
Hey, we at it.
I hear it louder. Fuck.
Hey. My bad. Go on, bro.
Okay, I think you were the first person to ever say Meg Smollett, and I think I just saw it like a day ago. People started saying that
Niggas
shit.
bit my
50
shit.
Cent said that shit. Yeah, 50 Cent said that
Niggas all
shit.
bit my
I saw
shit,
like
bro.
hella people saying that shit. I was like, I swear, Travis was the first person
For
to say
sure
that shit.
started
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But
Started
yeah,
that
man,
shit.
we
I
got
was
the
early.
verdict back. He is 0-3. He's guilty on all charges, which was what, the gun possession, the assault, and then what's the last one? I don't know the last one. but-
Gun possession, assault, and
Possession of a semi-automatic.
yeah, something about that.
Okay, well,
three of them. Boys.
He's 0-3, and
He didn't do it.
he's facing up to 22 years in jail. He's not going to do 22 years in jail, but that's the maximum. And they're talking about deporting his ass back to Canada with Drake. So,
Oh, bro.
Damn.
That's just crazy.
yeah, man, this was a very long and drawn out trial. I'm glad it's over. Honestly, this is long
This is
awaited.
why you always believe women, fellas.
Yeah, man.
Or just have enough money to pay Rock Nation.
No,
Man,
have
fuck
Rock
Rock
Nation
Nation.
paying all
Oh,
your.
my bad.
Yeah, man. So how do we feel about it? Should we break it over with facts or the timeline? We already did the kind of the timeline.
Fuck Jay Z.
Yeah.
All right, Nas.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be playing that
I'm done
shit
with
once a
Jay Z.
day.
I'm done with Hove. Don't hit me about no Rock Nation.
man.
Rock Nation, if you calling, we're not going to no meetings. Solid the Hustle, not pulling up to
Yeah,
no
we ain't
meetings.
pulling
It's
up.
a wrap.
Yeah.
We're done
Yeah,
with y'all.
nigga, we
Fuck
Dame
off,
Dash
Jay Z.
gang, nigga. Fuck Rock Nation, nigga.
God.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it was really sad, man. It was reported that Tory came in court today with high spirits, smiling. He wasn't really too worried
His
about
kid's
it.
there, bro.
Yeah, his
like,
kid was there
shit.
early.
They said
in
his
the trial.
parents or his dad and stepmom were screaming as soon as they found it out.
Yeah, fuck Rock Nation. That was one of the first
Man,
things they said.
Wait, am I lost? What did Rock Nation have to do with this shit?
Oh, they did a lot in
So-
the background. They was
Yeah.
controlling the media in there. They were
Oh,
sending out all
shit.
types of stuff, trying to stop like independent creators from doing stuff. They were using NBC as their source and trying to like basically threatening to sue a bunch of other people. They were in talks with Tory before the shooting happened, and I guess they pulled out. And then they pretty much leveraged all the shooting to get Meg all of those awards.
Yeah.
Is what people would say who maybe don't believe women as much as I do.
Allegedly.
So I don't know if any of that could be the case. But there's a lot of involvement from Rock Nation, and they were very involved in this case and very concerned with the negative media coverage she was receiving.
Yeah.
They were concerned with academics way earlier on too, when he was first reporting that the DNA, Tory's DNA wasn't found on the gun.
Right.
They were having some issues, and in fact, he said he even got a little spooked, so he stopped coming as hard at Meg when they were beefing publicly.
Bruh.
But who knows?
I came in here, I was about to go in and shit, and then
You
we
were
got
prepared.
the verdict.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, you know, I didn't understand like why she said dance, bitch, dance. But
No one understands
But
why
it
she
makes
said
sense to create a story. You have to make it seem like you did see the guy. So if he doesn't say anything, how are you gonna look back? You know what I mean? So him saying they had to create dance, bitch, dance out of all the things he could have said.
Yeah.
But
was
I'm just
hilarious
like,
to me.
fuck. That shit sucks.
It's
Damn,
crazy
bitch.
all the inconsistencies, and like I don't understand how they didn't find any reasonable doubt in,
Or mistrial.
Like, yeah,
A small shadow of a doubt.
I mean,
like,
the reasonable doubt is like a witness. The guy that was actually there gave a totally different testimony than the prosecution, and then their lead witness, Megan Thee Stallion, also the victim, gave a different testimony than the actual prosecution did. Kelsey gave a different testimony than the prosecution did, a way different one. And then they didn't want Quan, the bodyguard, to testify. And then I think Tory's side really thought they had him body bagged. So they're like, nah, let's not push this any further. We'll just go without having Quan enter the stand because he's going to body bag you, but we already feel like we have a one. But such wasn't the case. I bet they regret that now, to be honest. I was
Yeah,
thinking
for
about that
sure.
while I was walking Ollie Boy. He was taking a shit. I was waiting to clean it up. And I was thinking like, I get that they feel like they're up. Like you're already up 30. And now the prosecution's like, oh, well, we've never seen Quan because he was missing for a long time. We haven't seen him, so we need more time to prepare for him now. We're going to have to extend it to past Christmas. They're like, nah, forget it. We'll just rest our case. I was thinking, man, if this goes the wrong way for them, they're definitely going to regret that decision.
bruh, you guys seen the fucking gun? You guys seen the gun?
Are you
kidding me?
today? That's crazy.
Yeah.
You fucking
that
kidding
little
me?
lime green SCCY.
SCCY.
I don't even know.
It's
what
called
brand
an
it is.
SCY.
SCCY.
Okay, maybe it was Tory's. That sounds like some Canadian bullshit.
Come on.
I've never seen no SCCY. Did it have a maple leaf on it?
It was small
Had a
as
little
hell.
hockey stick attached.
They didn't look like a little Glock 26.
that's
I
just-
want to say the
yeah.
26 is a small
Real
one. It was
small.
real small.
Do you guys remember the video of when the cops pulled them over and they had to get everybody out of the car?
Yeah.
So the first person comes out of the car. It's Tory Lanez. He's sitting in the passenger seat, the front passenger seat. Then Meg comes out limping out of the back passenger seat, and the last person that comes out is Kelsey.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're the last person coming out, I'm curious how the gun got to the passenger seat. If you are the last person to get it out, maybe it's a possibility you could have just snuck it right there. But it's
Yeah.
also like maybe Tory just grabbed the gun from her and then just had it in the front passenger seat. And also, you guys saw, EJ's testimony. EJ is the stylist. Her the person that drove Meg and what's her name? Kelsey to Kylie's party. And they were talking about how Meg didn't have her bodyguard that day. And they asked him about what was in the bags that they had. And since they don't have the bodyguard, something about like, how do you guys like secure yourself in those moments? And they talked about they had what's the taser? The taser. They had a taser and one other item, but then they started asking him, has there ever been anything else that you've seen in that bag that maybe resembles a handgun? And he wasn't really saying yes, but he was like highlighting it in a way that, yeah, there might be a possibility, which kind of like shocked me that the jurors kind of going that route after EJ's testimony.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they felt there was enough evidence to convict a man.
Yeah.
Like, to lock him up.
Bro,
That's kind of
on
crazy.
all three counts, that's the wild part.
Yeah.
Like, okay, maybe put the gun on him.
Yeah, cool.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
But shooting him, I don't think the story is like that credible because it's so there's so many different like narratives that's being spun in the story, and nobody said dance bitch dance. Like nobody agreed.
Yeah,
about dance
no
bitch
one.
dance.
Yeah, no one. Agreed that happened. But all right, realistically, so yeah, it's a maximum sentence of 22 years.
Yeah.
How much do you think he'll really get sentenced to, and then how much do you think he'll actually serve? Because even if he gets sentenced to like X amount of years, it could be with eligible for parole after X amount of years.
Maybe get like sentenced to 5, sitting for 2.
I like that.
They'll cut it down
I
a
like
lot,
that.
bro. They're not gonna give him 22 years.
Now, we all said if he was found not guilty, that Meg's career was over. But even though that he's been found guilty, I still think the narrative on her is still, people still think she's a liar. I mean, because obviously there was a lot of lying that took place.
Yeah.
But overall, they found him guilty of shooting. What do you think happens to her career, like the optic of her?
Yeah, the court of public opinion, yeah, it's over. Because even though he's guilty, people are still going to believe that she lied the whole time. People are going to believe Rock Nation has some foul play to go behind it.
Big facts.
And, I mean, we saw the whole case.
Jay-Z.
Like, I feel like anybody with common sense, I don't know where the jurors got clear guilty, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
it really should have been a mistrial or reasonable doubt. Like, Kelsey's up there lying about the shit. She went under oath to say, oh, I'm not going to lie about it, and then went on stand to do it.
I
we
know
can't trust
fucking-
Meg's story at all, so...
I think her fans come back. Because, yeah, hell
Well,
yeah.
I feel like they never
Well,
left because you've been having them the whole time on Twitter, like, y'all just hating on black women, trying to tear them down, which I think a lot of you guys were, and I'm disappointed by that. I'm disappointed.
Hey, but her fans after that Gayle King interview, I think her fans started to like see that there's some holes in her story, and they kind of like kept quiet in the moment. But now it's like, now that now that Tory's actually guilty, I feel like her fans are just gonna be like, yeah, we told you,
Yeah,
we told
exactly.
you, and there's
hot
gonna be a
girls.
lot of support for her.
I hope not. But how Jay-Z backing her so hard, and he got a whole album called Reasonable Doubt. That's what they're not talking about. That's what they're not talking about.
First
Shit, I
album.
don't know, because I'm trying to think, like, does this really create that big of a rift in the culture?
Well, I will
mean,
never play Megan Thee Stallion again.
after today.
After today, I am.
I mean,
done
I don't
with
think
her
you played her
music.
before, and that's the thing. It's like, how big is her
not
fan
about
base?
that.
Because I mean, as a dude, I wasn't really listening to Meg like that. Like, I
No one was, bro. Her albums
clicked on
don't go
album
up
to
like
click on
that.
it. So I'm thinking, okay, is her ticket sales gonna go down that much at festivals? Or is she gonna go down that much? Like, if she did a festival, let's say Rolling Loud, people gonna boo her ass.
For
you know what I'm saying?
sure.
Now, if it's her
okay.
own stadium,
That's a good
if
point.
it's her own stadium, then they rock it.
Oh,
with you,
no,
you know
no,
what
no,
I'm
no,
saying?
no,
Like,
no, 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 no,
But she's
no,
not
no,
selling
no,
out
no,
stadiums,
no,
though.
no,
She's not selling out stadiums. So
Megan is not in a stadium. She is not doing 5 hours in a
okay,
stadium.
Nokia Live.
Huh?
Maybe Nokia Live.
Yeah, she can do Nokia for sure. She can
Or
do
the El
clubs.
Rey.
She can do Nokia, not a stadium,
Right.
not an arena.
So and then I don't think her album sales was doing that crazy
Nope.
regardless. So but now the thing is
Look at
now
my-
you're gonna have people hating on her more. So yeah, you didn't really gain a fan, but you for sure gained some haters, a lot of haters. So we'll see how that goes.
Zaki, what do you think about this whole situation? What did you think
Man.
prior to the
Yeah,
decision?
give him that real shit, bro.
Yeah,
Speak
man.
from
I was hoping he didn't shoot that bitch for real. like really, I'm like, damn, 'cause, like
Can't be shooting bitches.
why would you just shoot? You know, like how you
Don't
end
just
up
shoot the
shooting
bitch.
a bitch. Yeah, like I
Do
can't
anything
see,
but shoot the bitch.
unless she just was like charging at you like a bull, because I know she probably
5'10",
bigger than
5'10".
she bigger than bro.
And
for
when
sure.
a female is that tall, bro, a female could be 5'9", and I'm like, oh, she taller than me. Like it's just
Yeah, like if she had him in a headlock and
he
then
had
bro
to shoot
just
at the
bow.
boom.
Okay, then it
Ready
make a
for his
little bit
life.
of sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
that actually makes 'Cause
maybe
I was
that's
doing
what
the same
they're
shit.
not telling us. Maybe she was probably chasing his ass around the car. And he's like, stop, and he just
Stop.
let one go at the ground.
If you approach me any further, I'm gonna shoot. Bang.
Do you listen to Tory Lanez?
Nah.
Nah.
I know, like I just always see little
But
clips.
you like Tory Lanez. The culture likes Tory Lanez.
I mean, like he seems
Well, I mean,
cool.
used to like him, you know.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
we can't support that type of stuff. A convicted felon.
I wonder what Maul got to say about this. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Maul
I
and
knew it the
Rory.
whole time. I knew it the whole time. He was a
man.
bitch ass nigga. Okay.
This is what I said from day one.
He's fake. He's a clown. Anybody's a clown that just shoots at women.
I can't support that.
Bro got a
Look at
big
my
ass
shoes.
head.
You want to
okay.
talk about those clowns?
Yo,
You want to talk about those clowns real quick?
Yeah, just a little.
Cause
Yeah,
come on, fuck it, we moving.
Yeah.
Rory and Maul.
Let's talk about it.
So I see. First of all, we already talked about academics and Adam 22, the little shit that Ack was getting off. Next thing you know, I see. Oh, and then sorry, Ack goes to Joe Budden.
Yeah.
Nothing was said in particular, but he just went and linked up with Joe Budden. They did their thing. Next thing you know, Adam 22 is having a sit down, him and AD with Maul and Rory. So I'm like, this is juicy. I kind of like this little chess. Is it a chess move, or is it just like, this would be cool?
Checkers.
I
I'm
didn't even
thinking,
catch that. That's
I'm
good.
thinking it might be a chess move. I'm thinking they might get off some bars at Joe. They might get off some bars at academics. Not saying that that's what would have determined if it was a good interview or not. Right. I'm not saying that. However, that was horse shit. They are so fucking boring, bro. They're so boring. I couldn't watch the full thing. I tapped out. I got frustrated.
I
I'm
didn't
like, this
finish
is
it
so fucking awkward and boring. And then Rory's the type, he's going to keep pointing out, this is about as awkward as I thought it would start. Because you guys are trash. I'll tell you what. I see these two talk 2 to 3 times every week, and it's great. Nothing they can do with you two.
Maul said 7 words, dog.
They're bums.
Yeah.
They're slow as fuck, bro. They cannot do. How is it for y'all? And I'm looking at you two saying you guys cannot podcast. You guys are so boring. Like to be able to pick out half the room and say you guys are really not interesting, and the conversation is all catered to you guys, and you guys are not doing anything. I watched all the clips. I watched a lot of clips. I watched them talking about Vlad. I watched them talking about Joey. I watched them talking about everybody. Uncle Joe. When I say Joey, if you didn't know, we still got love despite what I said about him and his hate with Adam. But I'm just saying, bro. Those two are 2 sacks of potatoes, and I was commenting that in the comments. I comment on a lot of No Jumper stuff. I comment a lot, give feedback, and I just wanted them to know these two are terrible, and I couldn't watch this. I couldn't watch the entirety. All I can do is the clips, and the clips leave me with the exact same feeling. They're terrible. And they're awful.
They might not be your cup of tea, because I was reading some comments and they was like, "Oh, I love it when the legends come together."
Bro.
Like, they actually have some fans, bro.
Oh,
I'm
they
not
They
gonna
said
lie.
that shit in the first 2 minutes. I thought that first 2, I was hyped. I was like, this is so great. I can't wait to see this. And it was awful. And also, no. Don't tell me about what any of the little Maul and Rory fucking Hive was commenting in the comments. I saw the dick writing. Because I also go to their videos and they're like, yo, when Maul said like something, that's crazy. When the Rory said you don't take the girl to the club, that's crazy. With the laughing crying, bro, that's
Bro,
like y'all
that's
just hold
nothing.
on to everything. Like any little thing they say, they be like, bro, that's hilarious. That dude's so funny, man. Maul's so chill. What the fuck is chill? I'm not watching a pod to see you chill, bro. And I've had times where I thought I was on a chill vibe. I was looking cool. You watch it back, you're like, that's not entertaining. That chill shit was really boring. And actually, I just feel like a failure watching this back. That's every episode. I said it. I said it.
The funniest thing that was said on that episode is like, oh, look, we're looking at like a mirror of us. Because it was like AD
And,
and Maul.
and they didn't make that funny. They did everything they could to make it not. They're like, I guess, kind of. Is that what it? Shut the fuck up, bro. Have fun. Another thing. Sorry, last thought. Okay, Rock Nation, fuck Rock Nation.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, fuck him. Who's Maul's brother?
Yeah.
Who's Maul's brother? Biggs.
Yeah.
Rock Nation.
Yeah.
They're all tied together.
But they was caping the whole time.
Okay,
Yeah.
but that's why Maul's been caping for Meg Thee Stallion. Let's not act like he don't have ties to Rock Nation, so he hasn't been trying to suck her shit the entire time she's been popping.
And Rory got connections too, yep.
And Rory got connections too with that little Lollapalooza bullshit that went bankrupt because them niggas was selling fake tickets, doing fake. No, I'm just playing. I have no idea.
Okay,
I have no idea.
but that's when
about
the interview started picking up. Was when they started talking about the Meg shit, and that's when Maul kind of got there. And it was like, Maul be acting too cool for school.
That was when he woke up a little.
But that was the funniest shit though. When I texted in the chat, it was like Maul was talking about, I get afraid of my own anger. Bro, we are not in middle school. Don't tell me you fucking black out and see red when you get mad, nigga.
I'm so cool because I know I'm so cool because I know what it could get to.
Yeah, I know what it can get to.
And bro, and
I
I'm
don't wanna
so
see my
tired of
anger
them. Man, we just move about doing right by people. We don't care about being messy. We just want to be good men and do right by
like
people.
you're
Fuck,
jabbing at
man,
them.
is this really content? Like, this is what you're talking about? It's like, oh yeah, I like just being solid with my niggas, man. Hey, all y'all in this room, bro. Y'all my niggas, bro. I like being solid with you, bro. If the door is falling, I'm gonna open it for you before you walk in, because that's the type of way I move, and we come correct. Oh, shut up, man! God damn, like, do you have an opinion on anything? Like, I can gauge you're probably not a dickhead, but come on, bro.
They have on-camera conversations like they're having off-camera conversations.
They sound like us warming up. When we warm up, and like when you're just trying to warm up, get a little flow, bro. That's their whole podcast, bro. It drives me crazy. And I watch some of them. I try to check in, see how the boys are doing. I'm always rooting for them. Yeah. But at this point, I'm just frustrated, and I can be a frustrated fan. So Maul, don't text me. Don't DM me talking about I was talking crazy about y'all like you did the last time I did. Because I'm not going for it this time, bro. I'm just an angry fan, bro. And a fan has a right to be angry. It's like Rory said, if they're angry, if they're making compilations, you're doing something right. So you know what, guys? Bravo. You're doing something right, just not for me.
He was also talking about, like, Adam was asking him about how is it like doing your own thing and being independent? And he's like, man, after realizing how much money was stolen from me.
Oh, yeah,
and it's like, bro, all right, dog, you keep bringing that same shit up.
Then if Joe says something, gonna be like, I don't do the back and forth. I'm sorry.
You just started it.
I'm not one of them. I know where my anger could get to, and I remove myself from that energy. It's all about energy.
And all of their fans, they stole from Joe.
Bro, okay,
they
that's
just took
a fact.
huge chunk. 200,000 people went from Joe to him.
Bro, and this dude always talking about energy and all this shit. Bro, you have zero energy. You're asleep. It's literally like the Xanax starts to wear off a little bit, but you're still a little under. We were talking about smoking the weed pens versus really getting high, bro. I swear, he must be smoking the pens all day, because it just kind of like clouds. Like you said, it's like a cloudy high. Just kind of like not numbs you up. It's it dulls you out a little bit. Yes, bro, and he's so dull, dog. He's dull as a fucking pencil that hasn't been sharpened, bro. That was a good analogy.
I think his personality is cool. It works. It just doesn't work with him and Rory. Like they need that fire. They need that person that's just gonna say some off the wall shit, so they could be the peaceful, calm. You know what I'm saying? Bring it back. Yeah, reel it back in. Like, it's okay to have an A and a B, not B and B. You feel me? And like, I feel like
you can't just have B and C.
Yeah, you can have B and C, but like. B and C,
hey, B and C party, hey,
B and C. But that's the thing, though. Like, I'm gonna always say it. Like, Joe fucked up his podcast. They fucked up their podcast by not podcasting together and figuring the shit out. Because I'm not watching Joe and I'm not watching them. Joe, I love Joe for his pivots.
Joe.
You know, I still can't watch Joe. I like Joe having his own personal thing with like the human, human interaction,
I like humans,
the human stuff like that. That's cool. Joe's doing this shit. He got his network. But like, y'all both,
no.
They both look like shit though. They both look like shit without each other.
Don't call it a network.
Yeah.
Adam 22 has a network. Several different functioning shows with employees. No, Joe Budden tried to do a network, and now he just has a podcast and he does his own content, not a network. But here's the thing.
They both lost on that.
But Joe Budden's podcast, I feel like fans like us, they did lose a bit. Like, we're not tapping in 24/7. But I feel like they stayed so true, and like those guys are great. Ish is great.
Ish is amazing.
And they're both great.
Ice.
Ice and Ish, both great. Parks has always been great. Like, they're all great. It's just that we're not their core demographic anymore. They have a more older audience, but they still get into it. They have good points. They're very smart dudes. Ish he's a real estate investor. Ice has always been good on Twitter, so he's tapped in with all the music stuff. He's a troll. Like, stuff like that. So they all have their own personalities and they go at it with Joe. And it's different because they never get butthurt with Joe. Like, if anything, they get mad at Joe before they get butthurt.
Does that say something about us? Like, we're just into the messy shit?
Well, we're younger. We're a younger demographic.
So
you
it's
know?
like, we
they
want to know about the fucking controversy and the messy, like, gang shit, street shit, whatever it is.
They're more like older barbershop conversation, and they specifically don't want to deal with anything messy. They don't want to, like, they think
they're above it.
And every perspective they give is like the old nigga, like, nah, we not gonna, perpetuate any of this, perpetuate any of this stuff going on. And, and some of the stuff, though, I do look at their perspectives, and it is interesting on certain things. Yeah. But, yeah, they're not, like, No Jumper is really taking over the big demographic, and also kind of showed them, like, Joe kind of stuck in his way of, like, you guys are being messy and asking people about beefs and stuff, even though, like, bro, he's, like, 35 years old, bro.
That's
if
why he's
he
getting
wants
no
to
more
talk about it, he
deals.
could talk about it. Like, it's just different. But either way, I still like them, even though it's, like, the old grumpy pod. I still fuck with them heavy.
I tap
With
into
Rory and
a
Mal,
few.
I can't watch them.
Yeah, no. But I'll even say this: even when it was Rory and Mal, they weren't talking about messy shit like that. Like
Not
it was
at all.
still industry, but
It's always
it was-
girls.
it was a
It's
younger
always
crowd.
like
though, yeah.
going out and clubbing and stuff like that. It's like, bruh, how long can you talk about that?
But also, Rory and them, they argued about a lot of music, though. Like, he's dropping this. Remember, they got in this big-ass argument over COVID about if Kanye and Dre made an album, who's doing the stem? Who's going to have the stems and do the final mix and master? And they're furious, yelling at each other. But it's still Kanye, though. And it was like an annoying-ass argument. But, like, they would find a lot of good topic points to argue that were still relatable because you felt like you were getting an insight into the music industry and, like, just their perspectives on things, and they know a lot of people. So it's still catered to, like, people our age that were interested in music, interested in just hip-hop in general. It was covering hip-hop media. Now it's still hip-hop media, but it's almost like kind of like Math Hoffa. They get a little messy over there, but like they're talking about more like uplifting and like enlightening type stuff, more or less. Versus No Jumper, like they with the shits. They're talking about everything, like whatever's happening, and it's not always, but it's good conversations too, and just great pods. Bro, I watch literally every show on there except for the Monday show. They drive me crazy. Sometimes I watch a little bit of the Monday show, some clips, but I was commenting today about Gina. To be honest,
You ever see the old Joe Budden shit?
Yeah.
I'm saying, you ever see the old Joe Budden shit?
That's the one where I seen a clip where he like came out as bisexual. Was that shit real?
That was new era Joe. That was new era.
That was a new
old nigga. That was the old nigga pod.
He was singing the Ice Spice shit too. I seen that.
I love that shit.
That nigga
It's a bunch.
Hey, that was a little bit
eat my
too
shit for lunch.
zesty. I like her and I like the song.
I like that song. You thought I was feeling you?
That shit was hilarious.
Spice?
I think it's a match.
You like that Spice? Like her songs?
Nah.
Wow, not even her vibe?
I mean, like her talking, like she seems cooler than that weak ass verse. Yeah. Like she seemed cool. Yeah.
All right. Start one, bench one, cut one. Ice Spice, Meg Thee Stallion, Saweetie.
Okay, you know what that
Music.
is.
Talking music. I'm talking music. I'm talking music.
All right.
No. I was talking music.
Music. All right.
No.
I'm gonna start Meg. I ain't gonna lie. Meg got enough bars. Got
No,
enough old
fuck
mixtape.
no.
No.
For
Okay,
music,
but
for
before.
music.
Oh, you're right. Because
For
Saweetie.
music.
No.
Come on.
Dude, start Ice Spice. I'll tell you why. I heard this one radio freestyle, bro. It was actually bars. Like she killed it. And I'm not talking about
bro, you're lying.
I'm
Was
not
she
talking about
twerking?
Munch.
Want the green background?
No. I was only listening. I was driving. I really heard it, and it was actually fire. I don't know if she writes her own stuff or whatever, but it was cold. I would much rather listen. And her delivery is cool. It's interesting. Way better than Meg's shit. So all right, I'll say this: start Ice Spice, bench Meg, cut Saweetie, because Saweetie's terrible.
Wait, what song does she have?
Saweetie,
Yeah.
The rich.
rich nigga, listen, that's my type.
That's her.
That's my type.
Let's cut
Hey, that was an
that.
anthem for a while, bro.
Yeah, but that's like one of her best things. But like if you listen to her 7-song
Or
project,
Icy
that
or
was
whatever.
different.
I gotta start Meg because I feel like when she first started out, she was writing her own shit, and then that
Bro,
Houston.
she has
like,
an old man flow.
Nah.
She rap
it
like
was
she
cool
in the
though.
80s, bro.
But that's fine. I
The
respect
same
that shit
fucking
though.
bars.
That's actual bars. That scheme.
No, it's the
you
same
got,
rhyme
You got
scheme.
some wordplay.
I
It
think she
was
used
way
to
better.
spit.
She used to actually rap.
I
You know what I'm
think
saying?
so.
Before
Yeah.
just
Now
the
that I'm
bullshit.
thinking back, I think when she first came out, like motherfuckers was like, oh yeah, she could actually rap.
Leader.
That's
No,
all
no,
baby.
that's-
And I pull up to the meter.
No.
6-figure nigga.
If
and
it
I pull
sounded
up
like
to the
that,
meter.
That's kind of
Nah,
new.
nah,
That sound newer than like the
No.
old shit.
Nah,
like
the
that
one
shit.
when she
All
dropped
she
with the
raps
baby.
about is the same shit too, bro.
Okay.
And she capped too.
Okay,
She just
yeah,
capped, bro. Remember when
Alright.
she said that shit online? She said, if the nigga can't go 10 rounds, he ain't fucking with me.
What? Yeah, you're a fucking
That's middle
real
school
life
right there.
whore. You're
Well,
really
I
a
guess
horse.
we understand now. Since she
Yeah.
got with everybody, you know.
Yeah, she going
But
7
10 rounds, bro. She
10
been looking for the
rounds?
guy that can do 10 rounds.
Well, she'll do 10
Bro.
rounds from 10 different guys.
There you go.
Bro, I don't have time
nothing
for
wrong
that
with that,
shit,
nothing wrong with
bro.
Hey, we're not. Hey,
Yeah,
we're
nothing wrong with that. Nothing
We're
wrong
not
with
whole
that.
shame. She's a queen.
She's taking a lot of rounds. Taking some to the feet, taking some in life.
God.
Okay, I'll I would cut Ice Spice just because she hasn't put out enough music.
Yeah.
But you like the beats though.
Huh?
She do the New York drill and it sounds
SpongeBob
good. I don't
ass
like the
beats?
New York drill sometimes.
Yeah, her song, it's like the hook's cool, but I'm not listening to the rest of the song.
Shucks.
Bench Sweetie and start Meg.
It's so weedy.
No, I'm cutting Sweetie, honestly.
Yeah,
Because-
Why you guys saying
Sweetie?
sweetie?
Because she don't write her own shit.
It's so weedy.
okay.
So weedy. That sounds awful.
So
Yeah,
Sweetie.
shit
You just
sounds-
gotta add a slight, syllable.
Yeah.
We know we rappers, so you know you get the cadence and shit. So we.
finesse.
All right, y'all want to talk about some other rappers?
well, let's talk about
Yeah.
it.
Your favorite rapper, Locked Up, the one that we used to wear the purses.
No, I was about to say my
shit.
favorite.
He put your whole swag together.
shit.
You're lying, bro. You started wearing the
Hey,
dresses. You
Play back
started
that
wearing.
old interview. Y'all remember the
Hey, bro.
Nope,
the
we
Chanel
deleted
purse?
it. Hey, I accidentally lost the footage. Sorry, bro. I don't
Yo,
have
We
your
got
old interviews
video
at
of you
all.
saying that his voice is an instrument.
Yep.
We got literal video.
y'all said that.
When you pulled up, you had a dress on. We said, "Yo, maybe you should change." Like, maybe that's not really our crowd. Our crowd don't really fuck with that. You like, all right, bro. I'll put on the pants.
Bro, that nigga, that nigga got exposed a lot, and like people just seem to forget, bro.
But it's like he exposed himself.
yes.
It's like he's like, "Oh, you're gonna see us watching some gay porn in the
Yeah,
studio."
I was thinking of the
Well, I'll
same
just pop
video,
out wearing
bro.
a dress. Well, guess what? Look at
Yo.
this.
Joke's on you.
Double down.
He got the little short skirt on. Like, fuck it. Check this out. Full legs showing.
Full
Forget the
makeup
video.
with the pucker face. I know y'all seen that.
But this is
pic,
why
too.
niggas weren't dissing
Oh,
him. But
yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
why niggas weren't dissing him, bro. They just
I'm
revealed
showing him
text,
how he is. Like,
bro. They just revealed text messages where he was texting niggas in a group message. Because remember, the feds took his phone in his court case. They got his phone,
Right.
then they got it thrown out because I guess they didn't have permission to it. But
Right.
all the niggas in that group thread are switching anyways, so they're able to just show them their phones and be like, bro. He was basically saying, so y'all ain't beat them niggas up or shot them yet, and the next one, y'all niggas going soft.
see, like if you really a street nigga, right? You know why are you typing about this shit? You feel me? You not an OG like
I don't-
people say, bro. You ain't shoot, bro. We could link up. Aren't you in the hood every day like you claim?
Nah, he
Go
was
link
telling
up
his
and
niggas
talk.
to shoot somebody.
That's what I'm saying. You supposed to be
Oh,
having
you link up
mob
with them,
meetings
yeah.
and shit. Not on the. That's the easiest way. Like, come on, bro. They talk about that shit all day. Don't talk on. Listen
Don't
to
talk on
Young
the
Scooter.
phone.
Listen to your boy Young Scooter, man. Hey, yeah. Don't call my phone. That's what he said.
Got your phone
Yeah,
tapped.
yeah,
What you
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
do?
Yeah, you feel me? Hey,
So what's the recent shit though? So he had two people.
Oh, here, I got
So I heard his brother
Yeah.
Yeah.
switched up on him.
Yep.
And then what's dude? Something
So
Obama.
YSL Obama took.
Is he related to Barack?
I think so, man.
He was his vice president.
Yeah.
Bro, it's like, he got Israeli in there.
that's his son,
Fuck
his
Joe
long
Biden.
lost son.
Yeah, so YSL Obama, he made a plea deal for attempting murder on YFN Lacie, and he got 15 years of probation for attempted murder, dog. Like, that's fucking
15
wild.
years
It's
of
a setup.
probation.
It's a
Bro, I
setup.
mean,
Yeah, for sure.
that's cool. That's wild.
Yo, Fonnie Walker, that's her name?
Yeah.
Fonnie Walker, bro, she is not playing no games because she's not going to give Young Thug a plea. She gave all these other people a plea, and I feel like it's definitely a setup because they're either...
Oh, you
they're
definitely snitched. Yeah, no doubt.
No, it's like obviously they're gonna go. They'll use them in the trial to snitch. But after you do all that, dog, you're gonna be in the streets. You snitched. You're probably not gonna be able to have a gun. And then you
you're
really
not, yeah.
think you're gonna not run into the police in fucking 10
That's
years?
why it's a setup. you
Yeah,
feel
Bro,
me?
exactly. They
it's
know what
It's
they're
not-
doing.
yeah.
It's either they're gonna get incarcerated or killed.
Yeah.
After this trial,
Right.
like that. That's how I see it.
Yeah, it's almost as bad as parole, cause you feel me? It's like, shit, you going doing all the time that you got released. You feel me? Like, that shit is hard, bro.
Okay.
And they
but-
got curfew.
But one also might think of it from this perspective.
Tell us.
I could have been on parole this whole time because
You
I
on
haven't
parole?
had contact with the police.
But if you have a little bit of contact, you're gonna do all the time that you were supposed to do.
But I'm saying like in the last 5 years, bro,
Right.
no interaction. So I'm saying like it seems really hard, but really, if you haven't done shit, then it's more doable.
But these are
But,
street niggas.
yeah, it
Well,
depends on where they at, though.
But I don't look at him and be like, oh, but he's a street nigga. No way he not gonna be on bullshit. Like whatever.
Right.
If you just testified, you just like
Right.
did whatever to get out, bro. Like you better not be on shit. Like
Right.
who you trying to like? Nah, I'm gonna get back to trapping
Right.
when I get out. Like
Right.
nah,
If
bro, you
that's
better
only-
get a job.
It
that's the
depends
only
on where you
income you got,
live and
though.
shit. Like he might still be like in the projects and shit. Like, bro, you're gonna have to have a gun or they gonna spray your shit up. If you live, you might live
God
in the
got
hills.
you. God
Right.
got you.
But if you snitch, no, just
Hey, go with the rest of them. Go to Palmdale. Go to San Bernardino.
Yeah,
nigga,
no,
go
no.
wherever. Go wherever the snitches are able to go. And in
Hey.
fact, you know what's crazy? I just saw a chart on gun violence, and it was showing all the different ones. The big circles were like 100 or more people killed. The little ones were just like one person. So they kind of added them all up. Wyoming, 0 dots on it.
Wow.
Catch me in Wyoming.
That's
partner.
why Kanye be out there, huh?
Probably.
Exactly.
He really
I
is
think
that
Kodak
streaky.
rapped about it. Yeah, I just moved to Wyoming. Yeah.
So what's
he
the
said
problem?
That shit.
You telling me you can't just be like the rest of us and not be committing crimes? And like, I'm sure I'm committing crimes, but nothing that's gonna do nothing crazy. Like I might have something I shouldn't have with me or whatever. I might have been drifting through the street a little bit or something. I might be a little litty, and I'm about like, but come on, bro.
10
like,
years
I'm not,
though, dog. 10 years. You think you could just go crimeless?
if you can't make it like 3, crimeless, yeah. Well,
10. Oh,
major
not
crimes,
you, not
major
you, not
crime.
you. My bad. The street.
Not you.
Him too. Y'all act like they're like he's like mentally retarded or something. Like you think he can go a whole year without getting arrested,
Drugs or shooting
bro?
somebody. Yeah.
I hope so. Or just fuck it. Why did you snitch then? If you can't, just
But that's the life
nigga,
though. It's
keep
like
your
you can
respect.
take the hood out, you can take the boy out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the boy. Or like people go to jail, but they're repeat offenders. Like you would think, it's a correctional facility. He ain't gonna do that shit again. He just got locked up for 10 years. Nah, bro. When they go to jail, they be learning from the other inmates, learning from the other criminals. So it's like that's school for them. They finna come out way better. You would hope so, or they will.
If not, even if they're like learning from the other people, but when they come out, they're probably going back into the streets
immediately.
It's not
But how
like
can you though after you just snitched though? You know.
If he's broke,
exactly.
where you gonna go? Imagine,
Bro,
like if he has no money,
You
he ain't got no
can't just
crib.
drive for 100 miles to like a buttfuck town. No one knows you. Like, come on, bro. Like, where are they all from? They all from Georgia? You telling me?
You know how far
can't-
Wyoming is?
No, not Wyoming.
drive to Wyoming.
Bro, it ain't
got no
just
money.
But it ain't just Atlanta and Georgia, bro. You know how many towns in Georgia, like, you're just surrounded by fields and shit.
Right,
but then
right.
again, who wants to live like that? You might be better off doing crime.
All your
Now
friends,
that
all
I'm
your-
thinking about it,
yeah.
you and like just mud everywhere you go, bro. It rains all the hell. Nah, it's hot. Ugh.
And if they snitched, it's like they can't get the gun, but they're still probably going to get an unregistered gun. So that's another easy way to get picked up for crime. Like imagine you get fucking caught with an unregistered gun, you're going back into prison.
And if you want to get that gun, send your ass back to prison. You're breaking the law.
right.
The rest of us civilians got to live by the real code. And that's the real code I live by.
Right.
Be safe, be respectful, be responsible. I follow the rules to a T.
Right.
I did see something. Though. It was a
I'll
dude in
never
jail.
snitch.
I always
It was a dude. He was in jail. One of the YSL niggas, and so he was on the phone, on the jail phone with his baby mama. So you know that's already not fair
I
work,
see
bro.
that.
And so the baby mama like,
was
well,
hard.
you got a kid, you need to think about this. You got a life, and it's like, bro, that is kind of a hard decision to make. Like you doing all this dirt. Okay, okay. Let me say this. You should be loyal. You got Young Thug flying your ass out to fucking Dubai and goddamn all across the
Probably butt your
world.
kid.
Here comes
all type
Tory
of-
White.
all type
Tory
of,
White
all type
in
of
the building.
pancakes and shit. You know what I'm
Tory
saying?
White.
No. Because look, you got to be loyal to some shit like that. You got to, you know what I'm saying? Your brother down, hold him down. You feel me?
Right.
You could have for sure sat. Did your little year, did your little 2 years, and got out of it straight. But at the same time, it's kind of hard to make that decision if you got kids.
Bro, he was
You
gonna
got
be
a
waiting
family
for
to
trial
feed,
for like
and-
3 years.
And you got to think that nigga's not paying for your lawyer fees. So nigga,
he better be.
You finna cap out, bro. You finna, you know what I'm saying, crash out because you ain't even got the money to pay for them.
Nah.
That nigga straight, Thug straight. He got
Bro,
lawyers.
Thug paying their
He got
lawyer fees.
enough lawyers for. Well, I don't know.
Because no. The thing is, if he wasn't trying to, you're just saying like everyone snitch on me, bro. You
everybody
can't have
snitch
these
on
niggas
me.
broke,
Right,
dusty, rusty.
Right.
Like, nah, they're gonna fucking snitch.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
they're
right.
stuck now. But here's the thing: it would not have been 1 to 2 years, bro. He might be waiting for trial for 3 to 4 years. Like, them niggas are gonna do some time.
But if you really did do the shit, I think I said this on the last one. If you did the shit, you know what's coming, bro. So it's like when it do come, you can't be doing all
On the
this
phone with
kid
your baby
shit.
mama.
Yeah, you over-
That's right, I
like,
do have
You knew
kids.
you had kids, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Kill that shit. Like, you better sit. Hey, listen to them real OGs, not the fake OGs, not the fake snitching OGs. Now I'm quoting the song and shit. You feel me?
Did you see when he was on Wallow and Wallow was like, yeah, you young niggas and all that shit, y'all need to be careful because, you know what I'm saying, your family gonna be dying, everybody going out. Like, and the Thug just sitting there like, yeah, and Lil Keed in the back, you know, Lil Keed passed
Right,
since
passed,
that
right,
interview.
right.
And it was just like, you know, old niggas always telling you something you don't want to listen.
Right,
But
niggas
then
don't
when
wanna
shit
listen.
come happen and it happens, he be like, man, fuck.
Yeah.
Like he was
Yeah,
like, bro,
yeah.
y'all gonna crash out. He pretty much told him like, y'all gonna
I'm
crash
saying,
out.
Wallow
Like,
be saying that
y'all
shit,
be
bro.
y'all wilding. He was like, I sat in jail for a while, bro. I'm telling you, ain't nobody gonna be there for you, bro.
Right.
And you see that now. His own brother, not testifying, but taking plea deals against him and shit like that. But it really is a hard decision to make with somebody else's life and tell somebody else to sit for some shit. Like, nah, bro. If you got that same opportunity, you might be snitch on a nigga too. Like,
It was like I don't know what to tell dude. Like when you think of, not that I would be telling him anything. Like I'm obviously far from it. But like the whole thing of like, well, he does have a whole kid. You got to think about the kids. It's like you said, like you had the kid, bro. So like, what am I? Nah, I think dude shouldn't be snitching. Like, well, I think you just shouldn't be in the position because that's a rock and a hard place, bro. Like you telling your baby mama like, nah, but baby, I'm YSL for life. We don't fold like that, baby. Like
cut that shit, bro.
Like baby, I'm throwing up gang signs as we speaking. Like I got that baby. I'm slatted up right now, baby. I can't like. Come on, bro. You sound like a dumbass telling your fucking baby mama that to tell the kids I love them. I gotta hold it down for the gang. Come on, bro. Like the whole thing is just fucked. Like I don't know what you're supposed to do in that situation.
And she was with him before the fuck shit. Like she was probably liking this shit. Like, oh yeah,
I want a gangster.
Nigga. Yeah, I want a gangster.
I want a street nigga. I can't have no square.
Then when shit hit the fan,
you bitches turned me down for years. Look where y'all at now.
Oh god,
fuck you hoes.
It's just a tough position. But I'll say this though: free Young Thug. If Young Thug wasn't doing shit, if Young Thug was terrorizing the streets like that, killing innocent babies and mamas and children and shit like that, fuck him. Throw away the key.
Oh, yeah, if you killed the baby, bro, hold on, that just sounds terrible.
A baby did get killed in one of the little things.
I'm just saying collateral damage though, because you know if you really the Nino Brown, like real life Nino Brown,
he put a hit out on a baby.
See, that's crazy.
No, I'm just hit out on it's a 2-month-old and kill that nigga, bro.
That's crazy.
He was eyeing me one day, dog.
No, for real. We need to be good in our
community. Why is he looking at me like that?
Nigga cried every time I held him.
That's really what we need. We need some inspirational people.
And these niggas was really homeboys with Nip. You see these niggas hanging with Nip, talking about Nip, but y'all doing the opposite, bro. Like, this shit is dead. Like, y'all see this shit is dead, bro. So yeah, stop doing that street shit, man.
I mean,
okay. Why do you guys think that a lot of rappers aren't saying anything about these cases that's going on in Please, but 6ix9ine is a whole different story.
You know why?
Because Thug is the man.
They dick riders, bro. These niggas is dick riders, bro. Even if Thug could have snitched, bro, on everything. If Thug could snitch, and niggas still gonna be acting like that's they boy, bro. That shit is foul.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, because you brought up the point that I was gonna counter with, because I was gonna say, okay, but if Thug was snitching on people that he was paying to do stuff and he got everyone else locked up, but it's a little different because Thug is from it, and Thug, if you actually the leader, 6ix9ine was like the leader because he had the money, so he started funding the gang, so they damn near extorting his ass, and then he just basically used them, got up the top, was trolling everyone, so he's putting everyone else at risk and like making them do all this type of stuff. And robberies, different stuff, and then he just gets to skate out clean. And the whole time he's doing it, being the biggest troll, telling like real gang members some crazy stuff. Shot at Chief Keef, your boy, your boy, bro, and you're defending him, dog. But either way, so he's doing all that, and then so it'd be a little different because like if Thug snitched, it'd be like I feel like it would be kind of like when the mafia bosses, John Gotti, all them niggas would started snitching because they saw the shit coming down. They all Michael Franzese, everybody started snitching. So it's a little different because you like Sammy the Bull snitched, but we still see him on interviews, and you're not thinking that nigga's a pussy. Sammy's a straight bitch. Like nah, you like damn that mafia shit was crazy. It all came down. So 6ix9ine is different.
So the street code could just be changed just because you fucked with.
There is no street code. There is no street code.
It's done now. Like real shit, there's no more street code because bro, people are accepting rats now. First of all, you know it's not a street code because how you all blood this, blood that, but you would allow a nigga like 6ix9ine to be a part of your gang, a grown-ass man. That's already, bro, in LA, you joining gangs at 12, 13, 14, 15, bro. If you're 20, anything, come on, bro. Rainbow hair, y'all would
bro, like,
the LGBTQ
the world is so big and so many different, like, perspectives, people, characteristics. And like when you talk about like street code, the streets are it's already a very divisive, dangerous place. So to try to think that like across the globe, across the board, across like just the US, every single like gang culture type area or every dangerous area, there's gonna be a code that people are really following. Like if you think about all the dangers and different stuff that's going on in these areas, like I just wouldn't. I could never universally say like, oh, now the street code is over. Like, nah, I think we're just seeing more and more like street rappers blowing up. So now we're more and more aware of like, oh, this person snitched, that person snitched. But like, ask the police, bro. That's their main job in every interrogation. We're gonna get someone to snitch, and now we got our case.
That's a victory.
That's all you do. I watch a lot of interrogations.
So 6ix9ine made snitching cool.
I think you missed it. That's how we said.
Do y'all think that street code changed from generation to generation, or is it now that we're just seeing it and now we're seeing it on a public scale, and now we can know, okay, he ratted, he snitched. We see the paperwork is online.
Exactly.
Or is it back in the day they just really had a different street code, or you think people were still snitching back in the day
Ask the police, bro. There's no police that from 1980 like, nah, they used to never snitch.
Right. They were snitching.
But
It just wasn't as much. You gotta, because, bro, niggas is on phones.
Right.
First of all, niggas is just hoes. Like, niggas is hoes now. It's a different, like, era. Niggas ain't even gangbanging for the same reasons that they was gangbanging back then for. Niggas is just doing this shit because of Instagram or because they homeboy. Oh, well, my boy just got put on, so I don't want to be the only one not bank. Bro, kill it, bro. You're gonna rap, bro.
The music labels used to run everything in the industry. Now there's so many gangs that they play such a huge factor in the music industry. So it's like, it's different if it's just street level stuff, then I don't know what goes on. We wouldn't even hear about it. But also it's way more under the radar. But when you guys are like literally funding gangs and stuff, that's the exact image of a Rico, like the exact concept of it. And you're the biggest rapper doing this stuff, like shit's gonna come down. Remember, what's his name? Casanova. Remember, we didn't forget Casanova, bro. And it's crazy because remember he was on Breakfast Club, like, yo.
How many times did you stab somebody in jail?
No, okay, there was that, but remember, bro, that's funny, bro. But no, remember in the Breakfast Club, he was like, the only thing I'm afraid of is the feds. You think any rapper with all this money ain't gonna snitch if they get to the feds, bro? So I can't even say nothing about him because, bro, it's the feds. Rico the next year.
They pulled that clip up like, yeah, he's gonna tell. I say that.
I mean, at least he was honest.
Yeah, he told you, like, bro, any nigga getting millions, he said it straight up. If you get millions and then you get a Rico, bro, you're gonna tell. Just say, I'm gonna tell, because that's what you meant. That's what you meant, bro. Like,
well, shit. Shout out Bobby and
also,
shout out Rowdy.
I mean, ideally, if you're getting millions, no one could even put you in a Rico. Like, hopefully, once you start getting millions, Jay-Z said he lost 10 bricks, like all that shit. But you didn't see, there's not a bunch of, Jay-Z, I don't think is funding gangs behind him. He's never been like gang affiliated like that, but I don't think he's funding a bunch of street stuff. But everyone knows he's a well documented what he was on before. Even Pusha T, but I don't know the way Drake
tells it. I think that shit was cap. Nah, it's another nigga that was saying these niggas was rapping about my life type shit. I was around Pusha T. you might have sold rapping about my life.
You might have sold drugs for Nike Mercedes, but you act like you sold drugs to Escobar in the 80s.
Drake.
Oh yeah, Drake when he did that little track and then
I thought you was about to say that was Jay-Z or some shit.
Yeah, bro. Okay, I want to ask you. All right, do you listen to Gunna?
Nah. Okay. Everything I love.
You wear his purses?
Nah, bro.
Do you think Gunna has a career after he gets out, starts making music again?
It's sad to say, bro.
Sad to say.
It's sad to say, bro.
He snitched like a bitch. Sad to say.
Bro.
I used to know all this shit. I was #1 fan. Bro, still am.
Even though I don't listen to him, bro, he's still gonna have a career because people are dick riders. Like, bro, I just saw the No Jumper interview with an Almighty Suspect, bro. I know the nigga in person, bro. He literally said,
got a song with him.
I'm still gonna listen to him because it's just the music. This is the opposite views that I see. I don't listen to people just because the music sounds good. I listen to somebody if I feel like, okay, that's real, like that's some real shit. It relates to me. I'm not finna just rap along to some purse wearing shit, bro. Like but niggas will just because the beat hard, and if a female listen to it, it seems like these niggas just want to listen to it,
if
bro.
the girls start throwing ass, that could become his favorite song. Oh, it's that song.
Oh, it's that. Yeah, bro. They still gonna be banging.
If they played in the
shit,
strip
bro.
clubs, niggas gonna like it.
Yeah, bro, that shit foul, bro, because niggas just ratty.
He said, unfortunately, sad to
bro.
say.
Sad
he still gonna have a career.
Y'all niggas is rats, bro. Y'all niggas rats, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, I said I'm gonna still listen to him for the simple fact that look, I never put that much credence into his street personality in the first place. I never saw Gunna as a nigga that was like, oh, I'll shoot up a block and really believe the nigga.
Until I heard them lyrics read off in court.
You right.
Until they read off the lyrics in court. Because I'm like, I never heard them words from Gunna. He said, what? Yeah, we gonna spin the block, tell the op he gonna be fucking whatever, get mopped, and we paying off the judge. I'm like, whoa.
Right.
See, always
that must have been his old mixtapes.
Like Gunna for me is like a wavy rapper. Like, I'm not listening to Gunna on like some aggressive, like, oh yeah, Gunna really about that. I'm just listening to him. I might be high, you know what I'm saying, a little drunk going somewhere, you know, spinning the, you know what I'm saying? There's more songs than Spinning Addiction, but like, I never saw him in that light. So for him to snitch, I'm like, okay, he's a civilian to me. Like, he's a civilian ass rapper. He's not a street nigga. No, let's say like Treyway. Let's say if Treyway snitches something, I can't listen to that nigga no more. You feel me?
But let me ask one thing. Because you're saying I get what you're saying, because the song is wavy versus being just super street. Yeah. But guess what? Supposedly, he's from 60 Crip.
Okay. Yeah.
So now what?
6-0.
You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, so it's like, what? You feel me?
Hey,
Like,
9
what's
more
really
streets
going
down,
on?
you
Like,
be 69, you know?
Bro,
Yeah,
what
6'9",
if
bro.
6-0s gave him a tattletale pass? Just one.
hey,
You know what I'm saying?
I know nothing about it. How about that? I know nothing about it, Jack.
See, but even if that little gang affiliation that he had, I never even looked at it like, oh, he was really gang like that.
Okay,
like,
but technically, he might have had a little gang affiliation. But what if he wasn't really doing a whole lot with YSL? Like, what if he really was just doing the music and he just there happened to be some guns and meth and all that shit in the car, which wasn't his?
You chose
Nah,
that
to be
life.
honest,
like, you got different roles in the game. Though. Not everybody a
chose that
shooter.
life.
Not everybody, you know what I'm saying, like really on the front lines like that. Like you
Some
got some
people
dudes
are
who's in the
purse
background,
models.
some dudes who's just
Yo, he
rocking
was
the purses.
moving the shit in the purses. It makes the best sense. I'm telling you, he's moving it. Why do you think he wore so many purses?
And the big blue Chanel purse. He had a micro Draco
Straight
in
Mac.
there.
God,
Michael.
shit.
Yeah. He for sure had the Draco in there.
Bro, I never thought he was that gangsta of a rapper, especially after you saw that one fit. He was rocking like the leather shorts
Yo.
with the Ugg
Oh,
boots.
that was wild.
Hell
was
no, I thought he was
wild.
Floyd Mayweather.
That nigga's different.
Yo. Nah, that shit don't make no sense, bro.
bro.
Cause nah. So like, let's say, all right, for example, let's say, cause Lil Baby's supposed to be from '60s too. So if he snitched, would y'all feel the same
I
way?
would feel bad for. I would stop listening to Lil Baby,
Right.
Because I have a different like vision or
Right.
Yeah,
perception.
because when
of
you
Lil
can't
Baby.
be hearing
Like,
that
so-
shit in the gym,
Right,
you're
right,
like,
right. Yeah.
And my
This
image of
nigga's
Lil Baby is
poisoning
so
my
raw.
mind.
Like,
Right.
oh, he was rich before the
Yeah.
shit. You feel me? Like real hustler, real
Yeah.
shit, real about his shit. Like,
Exactly.
yeah, that would be a big knock to
Yeah.
him versus Gunna. I never really saw him like that. I always kind of saw him more as a character than.
Yeah, he looked
than-
corny. Like he
yeah.
looks like a goofball,
Like,
bro.
yeah.
Like I would not want to ride in a car with him with nothing illegal, cause I would assume like this nigga not gonna keep.
He was on the
solid.
Crime Stoppers too, though. So
That-
that's like,
bro.
all right, but here's the thing. All right, but if I'm riding with you, right, and I'm riding, you got the AK in the
Right.
back, you got the machete in the
Right,
back.
right,
Not,
right.
That's not even illegal, but you get the point. The Draco, you got everything.
Right,
The
right.
Desert Eagle, the 50 BMGs, all that.
Right.
We get pulled over. Would you say I'm snitching if they say like, "Was that your shit in the car?" And I'm like, "No," because I'm also
Is that snitching?
I'm also expecting you to say no. We both gonna say no. Don't know whose it is. So that's what I'm saying. When it came to that actual thing, all he said was no, and my point was, if they both went to court, their defense attorneys are going to say it was not my client's. It doesn't mean they're saying nah, it was his. They're saying it wasn't mine. And so I feel like that isn't a direct snitching. I think the snitching part is him acknowledging that it's a gang when that's what the prosecution is trying to get them to acknowledge. Because otherwise you can't have a RICO if it's not a gang. They're trying to say nah, it's just a label. We do music. And then he's coming out and basically saying, no, it's a gang. They've committed crimes, and I'm sorry I promoted them. I feel like that's the part that's
wrong,
snitching.
yeah.
Because the part of just saying it's not my shit, like, well, you could say I don't know what it is, and that's fine in the moment. That sounds cool, but like your defense attorney is gonna be like, it wasn't my client's.
See,
And
but
then-
if it that's the thing though, it's snitching if it doesn't get that far to the defense attorney, right? Because let's say the police is, well, whose is it? Well, whose is it? Well, whose is it? And you cave and you still just like, oh, like
I think you're supposed to say nothing. I think
right.
I agree with
I
you.
think you're supposed to say nothing because it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
I
it's
was
not
about to
mine.
say
Okay,
that,
then
yeah.
it's his. Then
Yeah,
you
I
feel me?
was just
Versus
about to say,
like,
if y'all literally don't talk, they're
Yeah.
gonna take both y'all to the station, but they can't pin the shit on none of y'all.
Right.
So it's not gonna get.
Nah, yeah, you're right. And
Right.
then you're right. It is snitching in a way of like, because I've seen it. Even my scenario, I've actually seen body cams. You know a nigga's going to snitch if he's a lone officer and he's like, it wasn't mine, officer.
yeah.
Like, isn't that different? That's different.
wasn't mine.
But like, if we both sitting together and they're like, yeah, was it yours? Nope. Was it yours? Nope. Like, if we both have the same answer, no, like, I don't think either of us would look like, damn, bro, you trying to out me. Now, if we get in a alone with officers and we're both like, no, it wasn't mine, officer. It was not mine. So then, because you know what he's going to say. Look, man, if you don't tell us whose it is, man, you're both going to get locked up. Do you want to be doing a crime for him? Because guess what? He's over there telling the other officer that it was your
I was
shit.
just about to say that. That's
Yeah.
their main shit,
Hey,
bro.
you
They
know,
did that
you
to
be like,
me in
really?
high school, bro.
No. He got that shit from Rico. He been had that shit 2 weeks. It's on his IG story. Look, I'll pull it up right now. Officer, watch. See? That's his shit.
Yeah.
so okay, so if y'all both jammed up and y'all both say no, can they pin it on both of y'all or okay?
They're going to.
They're gonna tell you that, but sometimes depending on, like, obviously if you was really an AK and all this dope and all, they're gonna.
You're
pin
both
on
gonna get
of
the
it.
charge.
Yeah, but if it's sometimes it might be a DA reject, depending on if it's not that heavy. But if it's
I'll
heavy,
just say the machete was mine. Officer, the machete. That
see,
was
I was
mine.
I was only aware of a machete in the back. Like, I don't know about the
Oh,
other stuff. Like,
officer, you guys found my machete? I didn't have nothing else back there.
Shit, bro. It's crazy case, man.
Why, was there other stuff there? Maybe it was my bros. I only know about the machete.
The machete and the condoms. That's mine.
Yo, how do you think they got him to like admit that it was a gang? You think they just like,
Do you want to go home? Big
They-
dog?
they
You like
slid
being
him down.
there?
It was very easy.
I got
bro.
it. You lock him up for about 7 months,
Yeah,
and then you
yeah.
talk to him.
Slide him a piece of paper and say, you know what to do.
It's not even the
You know?
paper. Slide him a piece of like cheeseburger.
I was just about to say, where did that clip come from?
King.
Where he's like, if you go give me a Big Mac, I might have some info for
Let me
you.
get-
Like, where did that clip come from, bro?
And a Sprite. Don't forget the Sprite. You got the Sprite?
Yeah. Bro had a serious
fry.
face. I
You
knew he would
remember
rat
in
after
Prison
that.
Break? Have you guys seen
Yeah,
this?
yeah,
Prison
that was
Break?
good. I wish I kept watching.
When he's eating the food just straight in his face, and he's trying to get him to confess, and then he's like, "I know this should look good, right?" And then he gets him to get it, or he tells him something, and then he's like, he basically convinces them with the fucking cheeseburger, and then he's like, "Let me get a shake too," and he just starts dipping the fries in the shake. That's some weird ass shit.
Yeah.
Fries and shake, not it, dog.
I think I tried it a long time ago. Like, somebody told me,
It's
try
not that
it.
bad. If the
Yeah, the
fries are
vanilla,
salty, they
it was
gotta
the
be real
vanilla,
salty.
yeah, In-N-Out vanilla.
Yo,
It
like
was-
fucking
I wouldn't do
It was
it regularly,
stupid.
but it's not,
It
it's
was
not the
stupid,
worst
yeah.
thing.
It
But
was
I
dumb.
just wouldn't do it.
I tried it. It was stupid.
Yeah, I just wouldn't get a milkshake to dip my fries in it.
Yeah, it was dumb.
Nasty
My bad.
fucks.
I dip it
dirty
in. I like to dip it in guacamole.
Guac.
Fries?
I don't think I. Well, yeah, I've had
I'm
it.
like, shit, don't listen to this motherfucker,
Yeah.
man.
No, because
No, if you have carne asada
Yeah, I
fries,
was
that's
about
what
to say,
I was
yeah,
more
same
trolling,
shit.
like just dipping straight in the
Yeah, I
guac.
had
You
to
just have
think about it.
guacamole there, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas that have guacamole in their house are a little weird.
Or his
You're vegan, it's fine.
Yo,
Like, that was my breakfast, bro. What you talking about guacamole?
Yeah.
Unless you're making the guacamole. If
Yeah,
you're
I
not
made it.
making Yeah, because making it is fire, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't go to Vaughn's like when I'm doing my grocery. Sorry, I don't go to Erewhon, you know what I'm saying? Boss
Nah,
nigga
yeah,
shit, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Erewhon, we're on the pot. Erewhon, Whole Foods, all that shit. I don't go and get guacamole and shit. Like, that's for parties or something like a
yeah,
dip.
you're
You
right,
for
yeah.
sure get the fucking 5-layer dip and just have that bitch in your house.
I make my own fire layer dip.
Oh, shit.
That sounds weird.
Yo,
Something about that just sounds super weird, doesn't it? I got my own 5-layer dip. Come try it. Like, all right.
It's an old family secret.
I am deleting your address from my phone. I won't be there anytime soon.
I got a party coming up, bro.
You
You gotta try
nasty
some of that
fuck.
fire layer dip, man. It's gonna be
Oh,
great.
question. Cut one. Only cut one.
All right.
Sour cream, guacamole.
I'm cutting guac. Can't
What?
lie.
Cut and guac.
What?
I like sour cream.
yeah, I'm more of a sour cream guy.
Because no, guacamole on its own, it's better. Like, you're not gonna dip chips straight into sour cream, right?
Right.
Unless it's like the Lay's flavored sour. That's different. But it's just regular. But it's so much more crucial. Like for burritos, for certain depending on the type of taco.
You need
for,
that
you have a
dollop, bro.
Chipotle
Are
bowl.
you
Oh,
ready?
yeah, bro.
bro?
Come on, it's a great accent and it adds
Yeah.
coldness to it. You have
Over the guac, though?
You need that dollop
yeah,
with sour
because
cream.
carne
bro.
asada fries, bro. If you get the crema, ooh,
Oh, the crema is the best, bro.
You know what crema is?
That's different
El
than sour cream.
Salvadorian.
Come on, bro. It's literally Mexican sour cream. It's just watery sour cream.
Okay.
It's
They might mix
deliciosa.
Yeah, they might mix some other shit
You know
up
what I'm
in
saying?
there.
Even a baked
ranchero.
potato, bro,
Yeah.
with the sour cream. Like, I'm just saying, like,
No,
you
bro,
know, guacamole is cool,
back-
but like, there's just so many uses for sour cream.
You've never finished
last
a bowl
one,
of guac.
Quesadillas.
Oh, quesadillas. You never finished a bowl of guac that you
Who
made.
said
That should be going brown, bro.
Who said
Nah,
that?
That should be going brown in like an hour.
Yeah.
You've never finished a whole bowl.
I'm gonna send
said
y'all a picture when I get home. I got like a
said-
spoiled guac bowl on my counter that I just rushed out the house. It's there, big ass bowl. Too.
Yo, you even
Yeah.
put the avocado pits in them. It still don't work.
That vegan shit.
But I forgot about it. That's the problem. I left it
See?
in the freezer.
You don't
for
finish-
weeks.
Yeah, if you
Nobody
forget about it
finishes
for
guac.
2 hours. It's
See,
done.
sour cream, you just had that bitch sitting in there.
You gotta
for a
finish it
cool
'cause it's
minute.
gonna
I
be
got
bad
some
before
vegan
you
sour
start.
cream in there too. So it's like, you know,
Bro, even when you go to Chipotle and get like the little cut, like on the side of guac, you gonna be finishing that shit, bro.
I don't know
I
about
promise.
that.
Yo, is
Even if you
avocado,
get
is avocado toast basically fucking guacamole on bread?
Yeah,
Damn near, yeah.
Similar. But
Different
also,
flavor,
but you
though.
don't have to do as much though, because some places for the avocado toast, bum ass places,
Yeah.
they just kind of slice
Dude,
it
this,
up and then they'll put a little bit on top of it.
Yeah.
But also, I feel like avocado toast, you want a little bit thicker. But also guac, you gotta put a lot more stuff in it, bro. You gotta put
Yeah.
you gotta put a lot more like stuff. You gotta
Yeah.
get the onions, the tomatoes,
Cilantro.
cilantro, lemon.
lime.
Oh, yeah,
I still
yeah.
put the lemon on my avocado toast. Don't get it
Oh
twisted.
yeah. You gotta get the salt and pepper. All
Yeah, I
that.
was about to say you gotta do
some
something.
seasoning.
But
Yeah,
okay,
so-
I'll put it this way: guacamole is definitely gonna take you longer than avocado toast.
Yeah.
All right,
No
what the fuck are we
doubt
talking
about it. Hey, we good, bro. We good, bro. I was feeling good about the guacamole. I was like, I'm gonna clip it. People want to hear about avocado,
Guacamole versus avocado
sour cream
toast.
versus avocado or versus guacamole, bro. That's a clip right there.
That's close, bro.
No?
Oh, dude,
That's
you got so much stuff to clip up from last pod.
Oh, 100%.
Oh
100%,
yeah,
man.
buddy. Oh yeah, when you
100%.
see them little red tick markers. Oh,
Bro,
we.
most of the time, all the red tick markers.
Yeah,
are
you don't
when
get
he's
enough of my
speaking.
takes. I know, bro. I be hearing about. I be seeing. I go on to TikTok. See, we gotta. Do you take back shots from the shower or your fucking face is facing? I'm like, bro, did I not just go off on Joe Budden for like 2 minutes straight? I'm like, where's my Joe Budden take? I gotta have the Joe Budden takes in there. I was thinking about it on the walk with Ollie. I'm like, did we ever get my Joe Budden take clipped? One of them, when I was saying how he's jealous of Adam, we need that one still.
Oh yeah, I still put it out.
We need that one. It's seen several pods ago, bro. That's the shit the world needs to see. When niggas see Rizzy on platforms, they need to see me saying dumb shit, triggering shit, and then my real takes. But the real takes do gotta be there. But I also like to trigger him.
Yeah. Right.
Like the soccer people.
Y'all
Like
really
trigger him, like shoot him?
yeah.
You're still thinking about
Tory.
Tory.
Oh come on, bro.
Hey, come on, let's just get to it. How do you feel about this? Because you were the one that was most gung ho about Tory Lanez being innocent. I know we're already talked about it, but we're near the end. We're just having fun at this point. Like, are you hurt? How are you hurting
Bro,
right
I'm
now?
so annoyed because it's like I'm not gonna be able to listen to his music.
You're
and
selfish
shit.
as
Bro,
fuck.
I don't give
You're
a
a selfish
fuck.
ass.
Black
He's
woman
lost
got
his
shot,
shit.
bro. Come on now. A black woman got shot. You're talking about music.
Hey, a black man just got sent to prison.
He's right.
For something he did not do.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, Tory Lanez is the new OJ? Tory the new OJ?
I better go on TikTok and see this clip, buddy. That's a whole week.
Honestly, I'm so fucking frustrated. I'm not like I don't know Tory personally. Like it's not
You don't know
affecting
him?
my life like that. But just seeing how the case played out and all the evidence, or not even evidence, if you look at all the testimonials, it's just like it could have went either way. But it just the media made it seem like Tory was killing this shit. And I think he was about to win, bro. I was about to get
That was
hyped.
TikTok's fault.
You
honestly.
hate women.
Maybe
No,
TikTok.
I was watching.
Nah, bro,
I was
all of
updated
them.
on YouTube,
Honestly,
dog.
everyone that was in the courtroom following the case, bro, like
Mo Gagnat,
yeah, like even
all
the
of them,
ones
man.
that weren't being super biased, bro. Like I think everyone thought that he was gonna walk, and based on all the information I understand, I'm just dumbfounded. He'll probably win his appeal.
I think Milagro Grams was very biased.
She got more and more biased as the shit went on, bro. Because then after he lost, this is bullshit. But guess what? The people still winning because we chose. I'm like, nah. You cannot say after a nigga just got sent to prison for years now. He just got convicted. You cannot be saying, but the people still won.
he didn't win.
We decided, nigga, he's getting locked up. That does not mean shit.
Yeah,
you
you
tell
can't
Tory
say
that.
that shit, yeah.
Tell him on the way out. We know what happened.
This case is called the people of California versus Daystar Peterson.
Yeah.
You know, and you think that prosecutions would be trying to protect people and stuff like that. But if you're like in cahoots with like detectives and investigators and LAPD and all of this, and you're probably getting paid under the table or whatever. I know this is just speculation.
District attorney?
Probably. Oh, no. No.
Hey,
The
maybe
detectives
we
are paying the
know,
district
maybe.
attorney?
No. I'm saying
Clip this now. I need to see the comments. Dude, you're clipping this shit. That's quite the accusation. Someone's got
I'll add that to your workload.
Imagine I'm only gonna clip shit to keep saying. I'll be like, yeah, I got him on this one, bro. Clip that shit.
No, but I don't know. It's just like, damn.
I gotta spin a narrative.
Probably.
It's like when Tory shits on black women. I gotta keep that narrative going.
That's pretty crazy, bro.
Bro, I'm hurt, bro. I'm sad. It's tough. But you know, I was saying this about because you know I was telling you guys about the Brittany Renner shit, and I was like, damn, looks like Hot Girl Summer is coming to an end. But shit, it looks like it's just getting started right now, bro.
Was this talking about the Brittany Renner stuff? I thought we were done, so I forgot about that shit. You guys want to?
No, not really.
She's
We just
trash.
gonna not shit on her, just, you know.
She's a slut,
bro,
but
it's a slut, but maybe we'll save it because it might be timeless. It might be one of them timeless classics, unless you guys want to. Because like my back's kind of tight, and I feel like we bullshitted for like a
Loosen
cool
it
like
up,
15
Zaki.
because it was like vibing, and I was like, yeah, because I thought we
You
got
want to talk
through
about
everything.
acting in 22?
22.
Okay, that was
Can you do so
I will say this
funny?
though. That was the first time I saw 22 show like emotions. He was like, I was kind of hurt by it, okay, because then you're bringing up my girl, and it was like, all right. No, he was like, you're bringing up my girl, and that was before we even dated. That was like 7 years ago, so I don't know why you would bring up the fact that you know you
I
got to fuck her.
I
was
thought
like,
Adam nailed it, bro.
Oh,
honestly.
yeah,
I thought he
yeah.
nailed. His
I mean,
Played
he
the
sounded like a hurt
heartstrings.
friend though. He sounded like a hurt friend more so than like really shooting at him. You know.
Well, no, because eventually he did say like
That's
it
crazy.
did hurt my feelings like a little bit, to be honest, because it just was like kind of out of nowhere, and he explained like all the different times they talked and stuff, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah,
and Max
I
said he was sorry. I don't think he's gonna say it publicly to him or like to him personally,
He said
but
it to AD.
he did say it publicly and said that he said he was basically too lit and didn't even remember saying nothing about Adam or nothing about AD. So then he watched it back and was like, oh shit, like why? Because I'm like, why is everyone saying me and Adam got an issue? It wasn't even about Adam. But then it's like, well, you said you could have fucked his wife. And then he begged you to fuck his wife back in the day.
damn.
Yeah, but the shit was crazy though because it's like I read some of the comments. It was like, oh, he was trying to throw Flacco under the bus and it backfired, and that shit was so funny. And I was like, wait, was he trying to throw Flacco under the bus? And it's like maybe because it's like, okay, you got the video, you got the clip, and then you sent it to him no context.
Well, he said Adam said that he was telling him that he basically said like, yeah, I thought Flacco probably should have given some pushback. He didn't really say nothing about it, so he was kind of giving like a courtesy, here's the video, and then Act just sees it like, hey, if this is what Adam doing up there, I will end all them niggas, bro. I could have like, he was drunk though. It's Henny Demix, bro.
Yeah, I be saying that shit. He be tweaking on that live stream, but. Y'all didn't hear Tory was gonna be on Plug Talk next week.
Nah, stop it. I am a porn star.
Yo,
hey, I'm back.
He learned this week.
I'm back.
Yes, sir. I heard. I asked the kid yesterday. I was like, oh, by the way, everything good with he told me, okay.
Tory's having sleepovers.
So Solid the Hoosla. Now we have you here on camera. Are you gonna be back next week or what?
Yeah, I'll be back next week.
All right. We'll hope for it. We'll get a nice mic set up for you, unless you like the clip on.
Next Friday. Ayo, you coming here? He's like,
nah.
I got some shit to do.
Solid like one of our regulars where it's like you just come whenever. Like it's Friday, you could hit up whenever, but like at the same time you might be in fucking like Virginia the next time. So
I was thinking like, if I'm in town, then
bro, it was so funny. So I was doing a shoot and I asked him to bring a Frenchie. And I was like, hey, bro, try to pull up a little bit earlier because the dude might come back. We can't have dogs in the pier space. We leaving at 3:30, try to get here around maybe like 2:30, maybe like 3 at the latest.
5.
I called this fool at 3:30. He like,
bro.
He was like, I'm at the chiropractor. I'm like, nigga.
That ain't even like something that like came up or nothing.
Not even
Like,
close.
nigga drove to the valley for the chiropractor and everything.
I was like,
you the only nigga I know that go to the chiropractor in jeans too. I seen a picture. This nigga got the fucking whatever designer belt on, the jeans and shit, the forces on. He just don't want to get bricked up at the chiropractor. Have that shit showing. He get the jeans on. He don't want to have the sweats on.
Nah, it's because I had asked my dog personally, like, Finesse, you want to go, bro? He's like, nah, bro. I'm just chilling today. He's like, all right.
So he want to go to the shoot. He's like, I want to be on camera today.
I don't want to be on camera today.
He's talking about the chiropractor.
He was like, the chiropractor meeting went a little longer than I expected. He's like, nigga, so when you scheduled it at 3:30?
My back had a lot of knots in it, bro. I was in the waiting room for 2 hours as well, bro.
No, it was funny. It was cool. Everything worked out. I was like, man, this nigga.
My bad.
No, it was straight. It was straight.
Well, Tory didn't do it. Tory didn't do it.
He's innocent. He's innocent.
Nah, Tory really did it. They just got the names
I was
mixed
there.
up.
I tried it with the Lacie. Yeah.
Fit the description, nigga.
It's the nose ring, huh? It's the nose ring.
If you lost like 4 inches, you'd fit.
Is he really that short though?
Damn.
He's like 5'3". You know, you seen when he hopped out the chair and got smaller? That shit was crazy.
That was the funniest shit.
Every time I seen the freestyle after that radio shit, I just picture this nigga legs swinging back and forth as he going crazy. That shit is wild. He could never do like an unplugged set where you sitting on a stool because everyone just see his legs swinging.
Oh my god, bro.
Too funny. Bro. This has been a vibe, man. This has been a fun time. Yeah, bro. I appreciate you coming. Appreciate you coming. We'll send your payment whenever we start, building up the bread. Once we have the finances.
If I have to send the invoice first, I'm telling you, it's gonna be all bad. I'm telling y'all straight up. I'm gonna send the invoice.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you my mom's email and you can send it to her and I'll just see if she could just help me out.
Okay, I'll just request it on sale. All
right, bet.
Yeah, man, it's been a pleasure.
It's been a blast.
Well, all right.
What if I just got up and walked off? I was thinking that shit just hit you with the freeze. But the problem with the freeze is you gotta wait out the awkwardness before everyone realizes you're freezing. You know?
Shout out Fritzy.
All right, man. We out this motherfucker. Fritzy, if you're watching, we love you, bro. I just saw you started tapping in again. It meant a lot to me. I kind of thought you fell out for a while. I felt like we were Rory and Maul or something, and so it started to concern me, but I saw you're back, and I love it. And I love anyone else still watching this. Nas, if you're watching this. Nah, I didn't like that. That's gay. I fucked it up. I was thinking like say something funny. Then I'm like, I don't know. Then I lost it.
Bye.
This pod was going so well, bro.
To the end.
Should we just do another hour, bro?
No.
All right, whatever, man. Bro. That was weird. All right, man. It's a wrap.
Mama.
Mommy, I know you, mommy. Hey, my mommy.